conversion pixel. Now, as with Facebook ads, Google also has a pixel that lets it track what sales are happening, what visitors are coming, lets you retarget people based on the people that landed on a page and took specific actions. A lot of different cool things. And it also shows you the conversion values when people actually check out. So it's going to be slightly technical, but I need you to pay attention to this part because it's very, very important. So the first time ever, welcome to the AdWords interface. So once you've signed up for your Google Ads account, you need to land on your dashboard here. What we need to do is click on Tools and then go to Conversions. So here we go, see how Google Ads helps you achieve your goal. So we click on plus. So now we're going to create a conversion event. We're going to have website conversions right now. Now the category of the conversion is going to be purchase. The conversion name is going to be, let's say, WS purchase. It can be anything. You can just call it purchase or whatever name you want to give it. It's just for your reference. Now, value is going to be a different value for each conversion. Right? We don't want a default value. We just want a different value for each conversion because it's going to depend on what product they bought at what price point. The next, what we want to do is make sure the count is every. Conversion window is going to be 30 days. Now, conversion window is the time period after a person has taken action on your ad. So by default, it is 30 days. Now we can just leave it at 30 days right now. View through conversion window can be 1 day, including conversions. Yes. Attribution model is again a very tricky kind of a topic. Some people like to leave it at last click, which is if the sale came from the last click, then all of the credit goes to that particular ad. You could also do linear, where let's say a person had to go through 7 different clicks of your ad in order to actually get the purchase. So all of them are given like an equal preference. There's also a time decay where the first click has the lowest attribution, the last click has the major attribution. So let's say a purchase happened of a $20 attribution and a person had to go through like 4 clicks. So in this time decay, what would happen would be the last click that happened before they made the purchase would get the largest chunk of attribution. So out of $20, it will probably get like $10 or so. And then it will just keep reducing for every previous click. So when you look at data, so let's say they had to go through 3 different ads, 3 different campaigns. So the attribution would be evenly spread out. But it just makes things a little bit more complicated. In order to keep things simple, let's just keep it at last click so that the last click they do before they make the purchase, that is given the entire attribution. Let's click on save and continue. And that's pretty much it. Now we want to install the tag. The conversion code has been created. So we want to install the tag ourselves. So what we want to do is install the global site tag first of all. So we're going to first off copy this entire thing, go inside our settings and then checkout. And then inside the checkout settings, if you scroll down below, you have additional scripts. That's where you need to paste this entire thing here. So we're going to paste this entire thing. But wait, there are 2 other lines that you need to paste. The first is this one, if first time accessed, and the second is this one, end if. So we're creating a if else condition which if the person is accessing that checkout page for the first time in that session, so only then the tag should run. But otherwise, what's going to happen is, let's say they visit the purchase thank you page and then they refresh the page, they refresh it again. So it's going to keep tracking all of those sales even though you're not actually making any money, and it'll hamper all your data. So we want to make sure your data is accurate. So for that, we paste this thing. I'm going to leave this entire code in the description below so that you can actually copy and paste and swipe off of it. Now we're not just done yet because we need to go inside the event snippet here. It's going to come up on page load and we're going to copy this entire snippet code and paste it right here, just above the end if. Now even here, you have to make some changes. You see here, value is $1, currency is USD and transaction ID is blank. What we need to do is change all of this so that all of the data is captured accurately by AdWords. So we're going to paste this entire thing here. Value is the subtotal price money without currency. Currency is going to be the shop currency, which is of course USD. Transaction ID is the order number. So Shopify is going to take all of these variables and put it inside this tag and send it over to Google whenever a purchase happens. So this keeps all your data reporting accurate inside your Google Ads account so that you have a better idea of how your business is truly performing. So again, I'm going to leave this entire code down below so that you can just change whatever variables you need to change so that you have the code set up the right way. Once you're done, just click on save and then You can click on next right here, and that's pretty much it. So your conversion action is now set inside Google Ads. It's also set up inside your Shopify store, and both of those are now connected. Now this is, of course, tracking status is unverified because no purchase has come in yet. Once purchases start to come in, then it's going to be verified. And now let's come to the juicy part, how to actually run